Rachel Babe in the on deck circle. The 3-1. Line drive, Adam in center field. 1-2-3. Go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Caitlin Chen. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Griffey tracks it down for the out. So in now is the Braves pitcher, Lane Rose. There's a line drive to left field. Griffey makes a nice running catch. So the batting order turns over. Now in for the Braves, Alan Trammell. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Full extension, makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Bottom of the inning, digging in, Rachel Babe. Babe, in her 4th year, 25 years old, and she was the second-round pick in 2024. Base knock right field. Takes the turn, she's digging for second. Not in time, it's a double.
Well, clearly she was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. The run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones when you got to make her pay.
So man aboard, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Liner caught it second.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
Here's the catcher to hit, Lars Paniagua. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Flying around third is Young. The throw in. Not in time. She's safe as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. She really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, her head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one ripped right center field. Mays going back. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch her from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Snags it on the run. 2 down. Chick Rogers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out her first time. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jake Burger, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Wow. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of her in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give her one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for her to recover in the next one.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-3.
The pitcher's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, she supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like you did right there.
That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
And now the right fielder, Rachel Babe.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Smoked in the left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. At the plate, Robin Young. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate, and she's out. Down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning, and here is Tony Stone.
Number 33.
Fat back to work. Ripped on a line. Griffey calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. She was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
So digging in, Vanessa Boomer. Line drive, come on.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. Let's see.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking dangerous at the dish right now.
Elizabeth Hilton next up for the Braves. Hot shot to first base, and she snags it to end the inning. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and she makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher.
Lars Paniagua, the next to hit for the Orioles. Doubled in her first AB. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Okay, swing now. She had her mind made up as soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher.
Oh, and a great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
I wasn't sure if she was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Luis Rengifo.
1 ball, no strike.
At the belt, fires.
Hey,
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. his second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-5.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And a base hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. She looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good she's been in the past.
And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for her. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. And it's 7-5. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Start of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Edouard Julien. There's a strike. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Romick Ramos, the left-hander, up and throwing. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. It's 7-6.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Next to hit, Caitlin Chen. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Seems like she got exactly what she was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the king.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Chen headed for the plate. She'll score and they've tied it. It's 7-7.
Hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Alan Trammell singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. And a base hit into right center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 8-7.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Stone stands in now and watches strike 1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
This one smashed down the right field line. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Got her. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Vanessa Boomer. She's 0 for 1.
Now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low. Trammell leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. Throw to first, but she beat it.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket. So you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And next for Atlanta, Willie Mays.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
13-10 is how it ends here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Martin Digo. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming in.
And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure she feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Pickoff throw, and she's back in safely. Now here is Gary Sheffield.
Oh, that's low.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Kicks and deals. And that's outside. Ball two. Chris with that distraction and a speedy runner at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Cleveland with the solo shot to take an early lead. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Anna Fox. Digo back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Digo in his 12th season, 24 years old, and he's won a... The 0-1. He was late.
When you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, even as good as catchers are.
Hit up the middle. Hit up the middle. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Brooks Robinson, the next up for the Padres, went deep in the ball game last night. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Williams pulls it down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And that one missing low. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
One strike.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Carpenter makes the grab on the run. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Here in Cleveland, here's the veteran outfielder, Gary Sheffield. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Foul ball there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Sabrina Carpenter.
It's been a tough stretch for her at the plate. Just one hit in her last 5 games.
Oh, she doesn't get the call. 1-0. Tied up here in the early going. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. She deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. That misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, she hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Destiny Williams getting ready to hit. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on.
Nope,
that one a little bit high. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't like to say she wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have her look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a base hit. So she gets on base and keeps it going.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now it's William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Williams off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Back in there standing. Here comes a pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
1-1.
Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on her there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The pitch. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 3-1. Martin Digo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The pitcher.
Martin Digo digging in now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. And ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Guardians strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Sal Ryder. On the ground to the left. Dives and he can't hang on. And she beats it. She's safe.
Well, always a little boost and a bonus when you can get a productive result from the pitcher spot. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
So up next, Evan Carter. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Left field. And there's one away. Two on, 1 out. Andrea Salas, the next up for the Padres. That clips the corner.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Bounce to the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. The run scores from second, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. Swing and a pop-up. She's under it. She's got it. And here's the first baseman, Willie McCovey. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Manny Machado. Ryder back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Carter makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Now batting, center fielder.
And up Up next for Cleveland, Carmine Tanaka. Struck out looking in her first at bat. That's hard hit on the line. Fox snags it for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Danny Daniels will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Her 22nd homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Gary Sheffield digs in for the Guardians. Went down on strikes his first time through. Into center. Fox should have this one. Brings it in. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kaylee Geringer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. Her 22nd homer of the year. It's 3-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
And the batter now, Brooks Robinson. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Sal Ryder, the next to hit. That to right. Sheffield brings it in for the 3rd out. Padres knotted up with this solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Bottom 4, and the batter will be the shortstop, Sabrina Carpenter.
The shortstop, Sabrina Carpenter.
And a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning. Singy, she squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Deadhead assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. She saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive. Challenged her with a fastball right in the heart of the zone, and she was clearly ready to jump all over it.
1st and 2nd, no outs. William Contreras digs in for the Guardians. Ripped into center, base hit. The throw home. But it's offline. She will score. It's 4-3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ripped to first, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. Here's a rip to short, but she's there for the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland, now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter.
Ball 1, no
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 from Digo. And that one fouled off. Digo kicks and delivers. Rocketed out towards right center. Sheffield brings it in with a nice running grab. Now at the plate, Andrea Salas. She's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Acuna headed for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. Anna Fox now at the plate. 1 for 2. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
She was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if she gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So 2 down now, and here is Willie McCovey. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. She will score, and the Padres take the lead. It's 5-4.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And the batter now, Kaylee, ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Guardians 4. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
The third baseman.
And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones when you got to make her pay. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carmine Tanaka digs in now. One of the best contact hitters in the sport. Base hit center field. Here comes Boggs around third. He'll score and they tie. 5-5 now.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carter flashes the leather on the running catch. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gary Sheffield. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Liner caught it second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Sabrina Carpenter will hit next. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone. And that gives them the lead. It's 7-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. She went up there looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
And now here is Destiny Williams. Line drive. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. William Contreras digs in for the Guardians. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Martin Digo stepping into the box. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when
we're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Nemanja Rodriguez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of her right here to get some critical outs.
That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And now the pitcher, Paige Zibozinski. In the air, left field. She's got it, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss it.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one hops against the fence. Around third. Throw is fine, and he scores. And we're tied at 7 apiece.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a decision.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. Well, she delivers in a huge spot right there.
Though she's so dialed in, I don't think she even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. She hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Machado. As the lefty gets to work. To third. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And here is to the right side. Dozier throws to first in time. Boggs is out. Righty reliever out of the pen, Joe Barlow.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Line drive, caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
He boots it in to score from third. What a game. We're tied at 8. And their hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
Now it's going to be Gary Sheffield. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Daniels coming home. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get her, and that's the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even now at 8 apiece. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in for San Diego, Willie McCovey. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! He'll circle the bases. It's 9-8. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Gehringer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hard hit left side. Boggs fires over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. And there are 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. And the inning's still alive at the pitcher's spot next.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Little chopper rolls foul. 2 outs. Slice to right. And foul ball. 0-2 now. She dives, but she can't make the catch. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Acuna in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Got him swinging. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 9-8 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on The Show. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Sabrina Carpenter. The shortstop takes the ball. just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with her at bats, and the biggest one she's had so far. She doesn't look anxious at all.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing, fouled off. Kawhi to kick the pitch. And another ball. And he walked her.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Williams can't hold up, and that's a strike. And there's a ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful
hard liner. See you later. A 3-run homer. It's 11-9. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Rachel Hilton. She comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. That's towards center. Fox drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Manny Machado. They say he went. Larkin, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to McCovey. Machado out of the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Wade Boggs. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, center field. That takes care of Boggs. That is the inning. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. 8th inning coming up. You're watching Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edwin Diaz. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. So digging in now for San Diego, Evan Carter. And here it comes. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Andrea Salas, the next to hit. She has turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Laser, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Anna Fox. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one ripped. Up against the wall, brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Excellent play out there, and she does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
McCovey in the box now, takes strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Smash down the left field line. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 11-10. Kaylee Geringer, the next up for the Padres. She's already homered in this game. Now a rip into left center. And it is gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 12-11. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Shawn Armstrong.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 across on this San Diego homer. And a home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Akira Nakajima on the pitch now as she'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Ezekiel Duran, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Well, one-run game, so in now for Cleveland, Carmine Tanaka. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now, Danny Daniels. Now this is a rocket to left. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Lang up and throwing. Stone getting loose as well. Laser could be extra bases. Around second, on her way to third. Coming home. She scores and the Guardians tie it up. It's 12 apiece.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Amazing. It's 13-12.
She was all over that one. As soon as that one.
So they turn things over to the righty, Alex Lang.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Stepping in, Destiny Williams. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner scores from second as they add on an insurance run. It's 14-12. The throw to third, and she's out trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut her down at third. And she probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get her. You just have to tip your cap.
And up next for Cleveland, William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. Line to left. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Aaron Rocket.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-12. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let them steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. It's a big boost to the dugout.
Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ripped on a line. She's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kodai Senga. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Stepping in for San Diego, Ezekiel Duran came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And the pitch. Swang and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. There's a line drive to left field. Williams tracks it down for the out.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. And that one hammered back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. That was blasted to the moon. Her 26th of the year, and they close the gap. It's 16-14. Siggy, that's a special one. Her 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. That's exactly the pitch she was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
New arm out of the bullpen, Rebecca Ferguson.
She doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so she relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind her.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Runner at first, and now Willie McCovey. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of singles back to back. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Alexis Love. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kaylee Geringer. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those two she hit were legit, and she looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And a base hit on a line. Runner around third on her way to the plate. One runs in.
Picks herself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock. And now looking for a great 2-out at bat to tie it up. Probably going to take another base hit, though.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brooks Robinson now at the plate. Ripped to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, the visitors were going to have to slug to win this one. The tying run at third, but the go-ahead all the way at first base. Nice job by the defense, executing, keeping their composure, getting that final out.